We're back here at the corner of Grenville and Yonge, and wow, it just keeps going so loud, so proud. And I want to introduce you now to Sarah Downey, CEO CAMH, and Dr. Joe Henderson from CAMH as well. Talk about your work in CAMH and how important it is for you to be here today.
Well, listen, I brought the expert with me today, Dr. Henderson, who is the Executive Director of Youth Wellness Hubs Ontario. So tell us a bit about it.
Absolutely. So youth mental health is critically important, and having inclusive, safe spaces is absolutely the way we need to go. But we need to do that by co-designing with young people. Youth have the expertise, they have the wisdom to help us co-design the kinds of services and spaces they need in order to really explore who they are and get mental health services.
Beautiful family, thank you guys so much. Happy Pride!
Tell me a little bit about what Pride means to you and the culture of where you work and who you represent.
All right, well, I would say that queer rights are workers' rights and workers' rights are queer rights. And with the rise of hate that we're seeing right now, it is labor is responsible, obligated to actually stand up for our community and make sure that we are safe, to make sure that we know we are loved, and to make sure that we are celebrated.
But what's different now is that we are relying on our own history. The queer liberation movement was started by black trans people who decided they would stand up and fight for themselves and for their community. That's what labor does every day. That's what JP does. That's what I do. That's what other people do. And we're not going to stop fighting till there's justice for workers, till there's better public services, until we can put an end to hate in our communities.
Well, I've had 30 years of supporting and fighting for queer rights. It's been part of who I am, and it's critical we believe in inclusion, in love, because love happens. It doesn't matter who you love.
This is the last day before you could find out if you're elected mayor or not. What do the next 24 hours look like for you?
I'm taking the energy and the love I'm feeling here and carrying it forward into a big wave of optimism to say that together we can create a city that is so much more affordable, safer, and where people take care of each other and where we all belong.
Last question for you. Has the John Tory endorsement of Anna Bailao changed the way you've campaigned at all?
Not at all, because I am just getting a huge amount of love from the people here. And I am who I am, and I think people are saying they like who I am, so which is great. Yeah.
Good luck.
You know, this is we need to stand up, we need to stand with, and we need to stand for the two LGBTQA+ communities. And this is a show of celebration, but it's also of our respect for them and saying that we stand with them.
If you, tomorrow, if the people of Toronto decide that they want you to be the next mayor, what do you commit to doing to supporting this community?
Well, I've made an announcement on Halland's Point, but as well, we need to talk about housing. We need to talk about the community services for this community. Here in the downtown, the supports that this BIA, the business, also need the small business. So that's what I'm going to be working with this community for, and always standing with them.
What are you hearing from them as you're walking down? There's people that want to shake your hand and meet you. What are they saying to you?
Well, they say that there's a clear choice tomorrow, a clear choice between Anna Bailao that has a track record of delivering, that has the experience, that will bring the city together and will make life more affordable, and Olivia Chow that will make life